Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I have 4 projects for you featuring the contents from the Simon Says stamp kit from September called Just Miss You. I know it's October, not September, but this actually was filmed probably about 3 weeks ago, and we've just been so busy doing things that I just haven't had a chance to get to it. You know, the week spent taking Leighton to college really threw everything very far behind, and I still have been trying desperately to catch up. So in making these cards, I made 4 cards in total, 2 A2 size and 2 4-bar size. It's my first time making a 4-bar card, and they're kind of cute. I like them. I may make some more 4-bar cards. So I'm just something different to do, because in the kit you do get a craft 4-bar card. So I tried to just stick to the contents of the kit, except for some just rectangle dies, and I used a double stitched one that I think it's a double stitch frames from Honeybee, and then I think I used a Simon Says stamp single stitch. And I will have those linked down in the video description along with the contents of the kit. I'll just reattach the supply list from the unboxing video and just add those dies to the front of it if you're interested in those dies. I really do like the Honeybee one that does the frame, that does the stitch on the double stitch on it. It is really cool. Gives it a little something extra, you know, not just, you know, plain cuts and things. So it does dress it up just a little bit. I really like the color palette in this card kit. I think it really does lend to the time of year, as well as, even though it's florals, it's muted florals, so you could get away with you know, using these on, you know, a masculine card. So, and there's other papers in there, like one of the cards I make is out of one of the other papers that are not floral, so you totally can send this as a masculine card. I know that's always a struggle. You know, it's so easy to make cute cards for girls, but, you know, what do you do for guys? You know, can't always do the cute things. So, but I think this kit really does lend itself to go either way. And so the papers in it, I do recommend. And I really like the sequins pack that came in this kit. It matched the paper so well. It was such a beautiful pairing. I really liked those. And it was a huge pack too, so I have plenty to use going forward in more cards. So I do use my Misty here, not totally necessary, but I kind of stink at getting a good stamp of a sentiment with a block. And so I do have to break out the Misty or the Tim Holtz, his stamp platform. I use the stamp platform when I'm doing A7 size cards, 5x7, and then I'll use the Misty when I'm doing the A2 or these 4-bar size cards. So it is handy to have both. Is it necessary to have both? No, but it is handy to have both. So So yeah, let's see what else is going on. It's October now, and so I finally got caught up with all my paperwork. I had been just bringing stuff in and throwing it on my desk, and so I finally got through all the piles and organized my craft stuff so I can start crafting again and make another mess. I have lots of haul videos that I need to do, and I am going to try and film some of those today, as I am behind on those. I did buy several things over Simon Says Stamp September, and I got some lovely things, and I can't wait to break those out and play with them. But I like to do a haul video before I start working with things. And I have a haul from Honeybee, and I'm not sure where else. So, September, it was also my birthday month. So, my mom sent me some birthday money. So I spent all the birthday money from her on crafting supplies in the month of September. Plus I, bought my own self some birthday stuff too. So anyway, I will get those filmed and hopefully up this week as well. So we can start playing with those things, because I do want to make some Halloween cards before we get too terribly close to Halloween. And then and some Thanksgiving cards, some, thankful. We'll do some wine tags, because if you're, I don't know how much people will be going to other people's houses, during the current state of things. But usually if you go to, somebody's house during the holidays, you take a bottle of wine. And so we'll do some wine tags that are thankful related, and maybe we'll do more of those than we'll do cards. We'll do some both anyway. And then we'll get started into the Christmas series. And I have been doing a lot of Christmas cards because I am on the design team of the Christmas Craft Creations challenge blog. So, which reminds me that my post is due on the 20th, and I haven't even gotten started with this next one yet. So, no, it's due on the 25th. Okay, I got a couple more days. Whew, man. It's just so much all the time. And with the winery, just the decisions that have to be made, and are we on budget? No. I'm kind of very disillusioned with our contractor at the moment, because the budget that he put together, I think he just lowballed it to get the job. And so now we're suffering the consequences of that. Seems to be a very nice man, but yeah, contractors are just contractors, I guess. And that is what they do. So I am trying to, call him on the carpet now a little bit more for, hey, in our budget, this was X, and now the estimate is Y, and the difference is $15,000. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. You need to figure something out. So that was the conversation that we had yesterday about interior doors and trim. I don't even have that many interior doors. I don't understand why everything, if you put the word commercial to something, the price goes up astronomically. And the building is not that big. I mean, it's 2,800 and some odd square feet. So it's not overly huge. And that includes a barrel room and a production room. So, it's not that big. But it's costing way more than a house of that size. So, and that's all because they put that label on it, commercial, when it's just a house with a tall roof. It does have a very tall ceiling, and I understood the extra costs for that. But just, labeling something commercial just to the sake of labeling it commercial to be able to jack up the price is just beyond me. But anyway, we're muddling through, and it'll get done. And I'm sure, even if we have to compromise, from our design, that it'll still be wonderful and people will still enjoy it, and it'll be fine. That's what I keep telling myself now, is it'll be fine. But there's still a lot of decisions to be made. So I am, searching out wholesale vendors for things to put in my store, because I have a little storeroom, and I'm looking at the wine bag purses. So those are totally cute. Anyway, so I think I found a wholesale place for that, thanks to my sister. She helped me locate that. And I love Murray cheeses. And our Kroger has a Murray cheese counter. And I love their cheeses and things. And so I've been looking at their website, and they can help you put together meat and cheese platters. They have tons of different combinations. Some just really fancy. I don't think I'm going to get that fancy, but I want a selection of meats and cheeses, and they do offer wholesale accounts too. So I'm in the process of getting that set up so we can put together some meat and cheese platters, and I'm hoping that they can help me design something a little bit more simple, but it'll still, look nice. And of course it'll taste wonderful because all their stuff is just really, really awesome. So, murraycheeses.com, they sell all kinds of prosciutto, salamis, all kinds of cheeses. They have their own cheese cave. Check it out. They got lots of stuff. And it's all really, really yummy. Anyway, so got that going, and just lots of decisions. And I think I finally got all of the light fixtures ordered, and working on doorknobs right now. That's a bigger problem than you would think. And knowing left swing, right swing, it's really weird. And but we're getting that handled. Like I said, lighting fixtures was a big thing. Finally got all those ordered, and everything is in except for the fans that go on the back patio, but I knew that those were going to be delayed until about mid-November. So we'll see if those are still on track for mid-November. Everything's just been really far behind because of the current situation. Manufacturing plants that used to work 3 shifts, work 1, maybe 2, and they got half amount of people working those shifts as they did prior to the pandemic. So manufacturing is extremely behind right now. So that's the problem. And so a lot of things are just out of stock, and it's delayed coming into stock, and it's just a hard time to build right now. And it seems like everybody and their dog is building right now. And so, that was another thing that, lumber is through the roof right now, because the supply and demand is just crazy. Anyway, rattling on, which card are we on right now? Oh, we're doing one of the little 4-bar cards right now. So I just blended on, I think this was that new Distressed Oxide color, Speckled Egg. I think that I used on this background, and then just did some white heat embossing with some Ranger Superfine Detail white embossing powder. And I broke out my Archival Distress inks, and I braved doing a sentiment with a stamp block. But I think it kind of makes a difference in the ink. The Archival ink stamps really well. So I think if you use an ink like that, that must have some pigment in it. So if you use an ink with some pigment in it, you have a better chance of getting, a better stamp on the first time around with a block than if it's a dye-based ink. My opinion. That may not be true, but that's my opinion. That's the way it seems to have been for me anyway. So it was a lot of fun making these smaller cards. They came together really quickly, and I enjoyed making them a lot. I'll probably make some more of these now that I've made some. And all of these cards really didn't take that long to put together. I think when I downloaded all of my different clips that I had recorded, it was about an hour, and I think I may have turned the camera off a couple of times when I did die cutting, but that really, didn't add but maybe a couple of minutes to it. So I'm still right around an hour to do these 4 cards. So that wasn't really bad. I just really let the elements of the card kit, you know, do the work for me. So here is a final look at all these cards inside and out, well, except for the one that I didn't do an inside on. But stay tuned. I will be back with more videos very soon, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.